Divorced May 28th.
So you're divorced?
Yes. But there is a 90-day waiting period in Islam where it's basically you have 90 days to see if you're pregnant because then he would be responsible, right? And then also in those 90 days, it's for reconciliation because Allah wants you to stay married. And then during those 90 days, you are not to entertain anybody romantically. So what I will say is that Islam has made my life a lot easier. I think even with this transition and things changing. Right. Honestly, it's I don't think anybody gets married to not stay married. So I think my biggest thing for me is this is a nice 90-day reset, just focusing on myself and pouring into myself. And what I also will add is that I followed my heart, and that's more than what most people can say in this world. And I have no shame in that. That's why I'm here. BET Awards. As you can see, I'm out here on this blacktop by my.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're tuning in today, you're in for a wild ride as we dive into the latest celebrity drama that's got everyone talking, Brittany Renner's explosive interview about her whirlwind marriage and divorce from Kevin Gates. Before we hop into the details, subscribe to the channel, share the video. Thank you. Grab your popcorn because this story is packed with twists, cultural insights, and a whole lot of public reaction. Let's jump right in. The BET Experience 2025, a massive event running from June 5th to June 9th right here in Los Angeles, filled with celebrity panels, fan events, and all the glitz you can imagine. The source of the gossip, Jay's reality blog, is a platform known for dishing out reality TV gossip. It's got a big audience and therefore a gold standard for verified news. They posted a video showing Brittany Renner sitting down for what seems like a candid chat. Brittany, if you don't know, is a social media star, fitness model, an actress known for her roles on Basketball Wives and The Haves and the Have-Nots. She's no stranger to high-profile relationships, having dated NBA player PJ Washington in the past. But now, she's making headlines with rapper Kevin Gates, and the story she's telling is nothing short of a roller coaster. Right off the bat, Brittany drops a bombshell. We got married on April 6th and divorced on May 8th. That's right, less than 5 weeks from I do to I don't. This lightning-fast timeline has everyone scratching their heads, especially since it kicked off with rumors of an engagement earlier this year. Back in February, Media Takeout hinted at a planned Muslim wedding, but it was April 6th when they tied the knot, followed by a split just over a month later, right after she flaunted a ring at the Basketball Wives Season 12 premiere on May 5th. The speed of it all has sparked a firestorm of curiosity and debate. Now, let's talk about the cultural layer that makes this story so fascinating. Brittany, who converted to Islam in August 2024 and announced it in January 2025, brought up the Islamic practice of iddah in the interview. For those who might not be familiar, iddah is a 90-day waiting period after a divorce, traditionally to confirm if a woman is pregnant and ensure paternity clarity. She explained, in Islam, there's a waiting period after divorce where you have to see if you're pregnant within 90 days, because then the person responsible would be responsible. But here's where it gets interesting. She's framing this as a 90-day reset, a time to focus on herself and personal growth. She even said, Islam has made my life a lot easier, and I'm focusing on myself and pouring into my own growth. It's a powerful spin, turning a mandated tradition into a personal empowerment moment. This brings us to the public reaction, which is all over the map. The X post has 105 likes, 3 retweets, 306 comments, and those 111,000 views, showing just how much this story is resonating. Some fans are cheering her on, comments saying they are happy for her. She first popped up on her Instagram when engagement rumors first surfaced. But others are raising eyebrows, with skepticism like, girl, how you married to somebody else's husband, floating around on platforms like the Shade Room. And that's a valid question because Kevin Gates has been married to Drecka Gates since 2015, with no official divorce report. This adds a layer of complexity. Was this a legal marriage, a cultural union, or something else entirely? The lack of clarity has fueled the controversy. Let's break down the timeline a bit more to give you context. April 6, 2025, marks the start of this marriage, possibly tied to Brittany's recent embrace of Islam, which often involves community celebrations. By May 8, just 32 days later, it was over. That's a blink and you miss it relationship, especially in the celebrity world where things often move fast. The divorce came days after the Basketball Wives premiere, suggesting something shifted quickly, maybe a public moment or personal realization. Brittany's choice to highlight it suggests she's leaning into her faith to navigate this transition, which is a refreshing angle in a sea of tabloid gossip. Now, let's zoom out and think about what this means beyond the headlines. Celebrity relationships are always under a microscope, but this story blends personal choice with cultural practice in a way that's educational for all of us. The Ida period isn't just about pregnancy. It's a time for reflection, a pause before moving forward, which Brittany seems to be embracing wholeheartedly. For her, this isn't just a breakup. It's a reset button on life. And that's a lesson we can all take away. Sometimes, stepping back can be the strongest move. But let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Kevin Gates' existing marriage to Drecka. Without official divorce filings, this raises questions about the legality or nature of his union with Brittany. Was it a symbolic commitment, a private ceremony, or something more? The ambiguity keeps the speculation alive, and it's a reminder of how celebrity narratives can get tangled in legal and cultural gray areas. For Brittany, though, her focus seems to be on moving forward, not dwelling on the past. Let's reflect on what makes this story so compelling. It's not just the drama, it's the human element. Brittany's openness about following her heart, as she put it, and that's more than what most people can say in this world, and I have no shame in that, shows a vulnerability that's rare. She's owning her choices, even the messy ones, and using her platform to share a journey of faith and self-discovery. That's powerful, whether you agree with her decisions or not. For those new to Islamic practices, this is a great opportunity to learn. The Iddah period, rooted in the Quran, varies by circumstance: 3 menstrual cycles for divorce, 4 months and 10 days if a husband passes away, but the core idea is stability and clarity. Brittany's take on it as a beautiful transition adds a modern twist, showing how ancient traditions can adapt to personal narrative. It's a blend of old and new that's worth exploring if you're curious about cultural intersections. Now, let's talk about the broader implications. This story highlights how public figures face intense scrutiny, especially when faith and relationships collide. The mixed reactions, support from some, judgment from others, mirror society's broader debates about personal freedom versus cultural norms. It's a microcosm of what happens when private lives go public, and it's a chance for us to think critically about how we judge others' stories. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. Brittany Renner's interview isn't just gossip. It's a window into resilience, faith, and the courage to redefine yourself after a setback. The rapid marriage and divorce might raise eyebrows, but her focus on growth offers a takeaway for anyone facing change. Whether you're Team Brittany or just here for the tea, this story's got layers that keep us talking. So, what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on this wild ride.